Imagine having a pool of cash that you own and control. That's large enough that neither you or your family ever have to use traditional banking systems ever again. Now, there may be an interest that needs to be paid on those loans, but imagine having death benefit to recoup the interest lost over those years of financing through this family banking system. That is power, and that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. How to regain control of the financing function for yourself, your family, and for generations to come. Hi, I'm Olivia Kirk.
I'm Tim Urick. We're from Tier 1 Capital, and we're here to show you how to regain control of your money.
For the best advice on controlling your cash flow, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we upload new videos twice every single week.
So here's a recent example. We have a client who set up policies several years ago and had absolutely no intention of borrowing against the cash value. The policies were purchased to fund a buy-sell agreement and to create an exit strategy for the principals in this business. At the time of purchase, I had mentioned that, hey, this money is accessible if you need it. But think of this, the interest rates that they were able to get from a bank were about 2.25% on a business loan. Well, fast forward to last week. He had just purchased 2 trucks and had called and said, hey, what's the interest rate to finance if I borrowed against my life insurance? And we told him it was 5.35%. His response was, sign me up. Whoa, what changed? He goes, well, it's real simple. We borrowed to buy these trucks on our credit line. I got the interest statement. It was 9.5%. So think of this. He was going to pay 4% more interest on the same amount of money. That was an increase in interest payments of 75%.
The interest rate's one thing, but a more important thing is that he was able to call up and say, sign me up. And that's literally all it took. We sent him a form, he's gonna sign it, send it back, and submit it to the insurance company, and they're guaranteed to send him the money because he has access to the money. This is the importance of having liquidity, use, and control of your money, and regaining control of that finance function in your life.
When he draws on his credit line, every couple years he has to provide financial statements and literally reapply for the privilege of getting that loan.
And what happens if he doesn't qualify?
No loan.
And what if he has a balance?
Well, if he has a balance, the balance comes due. The point is this, the bank is always in control. When you're borrowing against your insurance, you're always in control.
So let's transition over to how this could apply to your family banking system. By creating these policies, they become pools of cash, money that you have full liquidity, use, and control of that you're able to use while you're alive. So you're able to take loans for yourself. Maybe you're going on vacation, sending your children to college, getting out of credit card debt, putting a down payment on the house. The options are limitless. And imagine that you have a pool of cash large enough that you're able to take control of the finance function for your family members as well. Leave us a comment down below. Have you ever experienced using a family banking system, and how did that go for you? So imagine your children want to buy a house, want to start a family, want to start a business, want to buy a car, want to get married, and they come to the family bank for financing because, heck, since we are dealing with life insurance, one day, hypothetically, this death benefit is going to be passed along to them anyway. So they're borrowing from the family's money that's going to be passed on to the family, and they're still entitled to a death benefit that's tax-free, that's passed outside of probate, and that's guaranteed that'll allow you to recapture those costs, those finance costs, those insurance costs in the long run, and allow you to create generational wealth for generations to come.
So this really underscores the importance of being in control of your money. If somebody else is controlling your money, they're controlling your life.
If you'd like to learn more about how to put a family banking system in place for you and your family and your business, check out our website at tier1capital.com. Hop on our calendar by clicking the Schedule Your Free Strategy Session button. We'd be happy to chat with you about your specific situation. Also, if you like this video, be sure to check out these 2. We picked them out special for you.
Thanks for watching our video. And remember, it's not how much money you make.
It's how much money you keep that really matters. We'll see you in the next one.